Welcome to Treasury Direct Liquidation and Patrick Devine's final system. Patrick Devine taught that behind the visible financial and legal system exists a parallel accounting and settlement structure tied to the legal identity used in commerce. This identity, often represented in all capital letters, functions within administrative, financial, and contractual systems that most people interact with without understanding how those systems are structured and settled. Within Patrick Devine's teachings, the concept often referred to as the Treasury Direct Account was not presented as a typical bank or investment account, but as part of a larger settlement and accounting framework connected to public debt, contracts, and estate administration. In his model, the system functioned as a clearing and settlement mechanism for obligations tied to the legal identity and its associated contracts. Whether one agrees with every interpretation or not, Patrick's central idea was consistent. Most people operate only as debtors within the public system because they never learn how settlement, accounting, fiduciary roles, and estate administration actually function. His process was therefore not about fighting the system, escaping the system, or accessing secret money. It was about learning how to administer accounts, settle obligations, operate in honor, and move from presumed debtor to responsible administrator. This volume explores Patrick Devine's Treasury and Liquidation teachings from that perspective, not as mythology, shortcuts, or financial tricks, but as a framework for understanding settlement versus debt, administration versus obligation, fiduciary roles versus personal liability, contracts versus assumptions, accounting versus enforcement, structure versus status, closure versus escape. The goal of this volume is to help the reader understand what Patrick Devine was attempting to teach, what was often misunderstood or left unexplained, and how these concepts should be approached responsibly through proper fiduciary administration, documentation, accounting, and settlement procedures. This is not a book about getting money. This is a book about understanding settlement, administration, and responsibility over accounts and contracts tied to the legal identity system. When understood properly, the process Patrick described was not about becoming rich overnight. It was about becoming competent, responsible, and administratively literate in a system most people never learn how to navigate correctly. That is the real purpose of this volume. If you would like more information, join our PMA at www.privatepathhrsolutions@gmail.com or www.privatepathhrsolutions.com to sign up and be a member and take advantage of the opportunity to learn more about what Patrick Devine was really trying to relay.